Hello, I'm Patricia Silva with your SCV News Break for Monday, October 9th. A mother of 6 who recently gave birth to a pair of twin daughters was identified as the victim in a fatal crash on Golden Valley Road Friday night. 37-year-old Katie Evans was returning home from the UCLA Intensive Care Unit after visiting her recently born twins who had been born prematurely. She was traveling on Golden Valley Road shortly before midnight when a 21-year-old female driver, who sheriffs believe was impaired, crashed into her. Evans was pronounced dead at the scene. Katie Evans leaves behind her husband and 6 children, 4 boys ages 12, 11, 9, and 2, as well as the twin girls. The collision is still being investigated by traffic detectives. Hodgkin's Haters hosted their 3rd annual charity golf tournament in support of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Jennifer Montiel has more on the story.
Hodgkin's Haters Party for Cure hosted their 3rd annual charity golf tournament in support of Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Guests were able to meet celebrity golfers, enjoy course challenges around the golf course, and even meet Laker girls. For founder Brian Schneider, the fundraiser was more than just a day at the golf course.
Surviving Hodgkin's lymphoma, I got the clear signal April 13th of 2010. After 8 bouts of chemotherapy and 17 sessions of radiation, April 13th came around, and that was my last one. And I walked out of there, and the doctor says you're in remission. 5 years later, I hit that 5-year mark, and that was the one that that was the kick. That was the one that said okay. And so now celebrated my 7th rebirthday, April 13th. So. That's what gets us here. That's why we do what we do, and we're supporting an organization that is doing a lot of research and patient support, of which I've witnessed it all, and that's what that warms the heart every time we write a check at the end of the year, for our fundraising efforts. It just warms our heart that we know that it's going to work. So,
for those volunteering, they hope to bring more awareness to leukemia and lymphoma, as well as raise funds to find a cure.
For people that weren't really aware what leukemia, Hodgkin's lymphoma is, now they are knowing, and not only knowing, but they're also helping out the cause by spreading the word through, whether it be sponsorship, social media, whatever it may be. I just love seeing that the fact that these people are coming together and that this money is going to such a great cause, and it is like 99% of the money that is raised goes directly to the organization, and there's not many that can say that. So I definitely love being a part of something that, all the funds and everything goes towards just, finding a cure.
The fundraiser has helped Leukemia and Lymphoma Society to continue to find a cure, as well as help other patients.
For us, we are so incredibly grateful and proud of both Brian and Sandra Schneider. They are incredible people. They have been a staunch advocates for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society for many, many years, and this is their 3rd annual golf tournament. And they just keep upping the ante every single year. It gets bigger and better, and it's one of these things where I look forward to coming every single year just so we can see, what's the new thing this year, and just see how many more people are coming out, because at the end of the day, the money's coming back to a really, really important cause, and we're just honored to be the beneficiaries of it.
If you would like to donate, you can visit their website at www.hodgkins-haters.com. For SCV TV, I'm Jennifer Montiel.
When we come back, see a local park transform to bring awareness to homelessness. Plus, furry friends take over Hard Park after the break.
Families come in all sizes and shapes. Sometimes your friends are your family by choice, or sometimes you're just stuck with Uncle Charles. But what we know is that you want to protect the people that are close to you. But the flu can unravel everything. Your flu vaccine protects you and your family. No matter what draws your family together, protect yourself, protect your family. Everyone needs a flu vaccine.
Welcome back. Many gathered in Heritage Park this past weekend to bring awareness to homelessness in SCV. Michelle Lutz was there to find out more.
A promise. A family promise.
What am I going to do? Help me, something. And the day my day ran out, I contacted Family Promise.
Sam Mason and his son are just one of many families who have benefited from this organization.
He deserves stability. You know, he deserves to have a home. He deserves to have, you know, me there for him. He deserves to have people in his life that are good to him.
Family Promise held their annual Box City event to raise awareness and money to help struggling families all over the Santa Clarita Valley.
Everybody brings a box, and they build a house today. You can build whatever you want as long as the wind doesn't blow it over and as long as you will stay warm tonight.
Organizations, families, and friends enjoyed their night by listening to music and playing games. As the night winded down, hundreds gathered to listen to speakers and take part in a candle lighting ceremony.
Because we're all one bad choice or one bad circumstance away from being where we were. You know, I've slept in boxes before. I've slept in parks. You know, it's not a fun experience. But the choices that we make today determine what happens to us tomorrow.
Santa Clarita recently approved their homeless shelter to be open year-round. If you would like to support Family Promise, or you and your family are struggling, contact them at 661-251-2868. For SCV TV, I'm Michelle Lutz.
Furry friends galore came to Hart Park on Sunday for the annual Bow Wows and Meows event. Here's more on how this year's event went.
The Bow Wows and Meows Pet Fair returned for a 17th year to promote pet adoption within the community and beyond. All 7 Los Angeles County animal shelters came to the event with over 200 potential pets and hope to leave with empty cages.
It's an opportunity for the community to get together to celebrate their pets, for us to encourage animal awareness, and to promote pet adoption with the county shelters. It gets the community the opportunity to see these amazing, beautiful animals where they wouldn't normally see them, and in return, they get homes.
This year, special emphasis was placed on an often misunderstood breed, the bully breed.
October is Pitbull Awareness Month, and we really wanted to focus so much on the bully breeds because we feel that they are so misunderstood, and yet when we come here, quite honestly, they bring us so much joy. We see these wiggle butts coming around, they're sniffing and playing, and they are honestly the most well-behaved dogs, and they're amazing, and the shelter is full of them.
From its humble beginnings, the pet fair has shown substantial growth. But for these volunteers, it's more than sheer numbers that keep the pet fair going.
When I see people that have newly adopted a pet, it's so inspiring because they've not just saved one life, they've saved 2. One that they adopted, and they've now created space for the next one to come in. And families are complete.
For SCV TV, I'm Mitchell Braxton.
Now turning to weather, it was a gusty Monday as winds as high as 55 miles per hour combined with highs in the upper 70s prompted both a wind advisory and a red flag warning from the National Weather Service. On Tuesday, expect some breeziness with a high of 86. Wednesday through Friday, conditions will be sunny with highs in the upper 70s and lows hitting 51 and 48. That's all for your SCV News Break. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Patricia Silva.